In a world where we are consistently divided as a society and the threat of another world war seems to be always looming over our heads, the idea of needing a hero becomes more and more prominent in our minds. Good morning, Kickapoo. I'm Sophia Stephenson, and I'm here today to shed some light on the dark place that we are stuck in by sharing 3 stories of truly heroic people. Let's start off with the story of heroic drivers in Sacramento, California, who lifted a helicopter off of 3 people. Nathan Frederick from the Good News Network reports that the collision happened sometime before 7 p.m. on October 6th. Thanks to the bravery of 15 citizens, all 3 of the chopper's passengers are now recovering well. The family of one of the victims, Susan Smith, tells the media, quote, "It was truly amazing," end quote. For our second heroic story, we're heading to a Polish town, Rybnik, where a fearless teenager intervened in a violent attack at a train station and allowed for the victim to escape. This story was reported by Andy Coberly on August 26 from the Good News Network. Camera footage showed that this woman was kicked and then punched multiple times by a later identified assailant before the young man pulled the attacker off. This allowed the victim to escape. However, the heroic teen was possibly left injured after the intervention. Either way, Rybnik police are using this unfortunate event as an example of not only a hero, but also what citizens should do in order to assist police. This leads me to our third and final heroic story in Pensacola, Florida. This story was reported by Nathan Frederick from the Good News Network on October 4th. A local gumbo restaurant always had a loyal customer who came in like clockwork every day around 11 a.m. The cook reports that this customer was so well liked that they even threw him a birthday party a few months prior to this incident. When this customer didn't come in as he usually did, the cook immediately thought something must have happened. So, he left in the middle of his shift to go to this customer's home. He knocked a few times before entering the home after hearing a cry for help. There lay his loyal customer on the ground where he had been for days after falling. Since the customer has made a full recovery thanks to this courageous cook, and every day like clockwork, he comes into the shrimp's basket. We all need a hero in our lives, like the 15 drivers in Sacramento, or the unidentified teen in Poland, or even the gumbo cook in Florida. But in order to have a hero, we must also become the very thing we admire. Be inspired by those around you and inspire them to stand up and be a hero. I'm Sophia Stephenson, and thank you for your time. Now back to the studio.